In the year 1905, G.K. Chesterton's book Heretics was published. For some historical context, C.S. Lewis was only 7 years old, Tolkien was 13, and Oscar Wilde had died just 5 years prior. The book is a collection of 20 short but powerful essays. Chesterton addresses the modern thinkers of his time and argues against their positions with his usual wit and charm. In Chapter 4, he addresses his contemporary George Bernard Shaw. Despite numerous disagreements, Chesterton and Shaw were dear friends. In Heretics, Chesterton critiques Shaw's insistence on the Nietzschean Übermensch or Superman, which suggests that man should become a new kind of creature, one that determines and creates his own values. Shaw adopts this view because he feels that man in himself is incompatible with true progress. Chesterton says that most people, realizing this, would have abandoned progress and embraced humanity. But Shaw doesn't. Instead of a new philosophy to replace progress, he wants a new man. Chesterton says this is like feeding a baby bitter food, and then, when realizing that the food is not suitable, throwing away the baby instead of changing the food. According to Chesterton, what Bernard Shaw and many moderns, both in his day and today, don't understand about the Christian worldview is just how valuable and lovable humankind is in its eyes. The old beer-drinking, creed-making, fighting, failing, sensual, respectable man. The things founded on this ordinary man immortally remain, but things founded on the idea of the Superman have died along with all the dead civilizations that ignored the soul of man. Quote, "When Christ, at a symbolic moment, was establishing his great society, he chose for its cornerstone neither the brilliant Paul nor the mystic John, but a shuffler, a snob, a coward, in a word, a man. And upon this rock he has built his church, and the gates of hell have not prevailed against it. All the empires and the kingdoms have failed, because of this inherent and continual weakness, that they were founded by strong men and upon strong men. But this one thing, the historic Christian church, was founded on a weak man, and for that reason it is indestructible, for no chain is stronger than its weakest link." No chain is stronger than its weakest link, and the chain and link of the church remains unbroken because what might seem like the weakest link, the ordinary man, is actually the strongest. The ordinary sinner, with all his faults, by his humility rises above the Superman. His frank honesty about his own inner sin trumps the Superman's frank dishonesty about his own supposed inner perfection. The most extraordinary thing in the world is an ordinary man, an ordinary woman, and their ordinary children. This is what Shaw and the modern world fails to understand, but it is what the church has founded itself upon. The meek shall inherit the earth.